Ladies and gentlemen, hello, hello, welcome back. Holy sweet Jesus, it's been actually about 2 weeks since the last time I streamed. Very busy. Everyone's doing alright. Yeah. Give me a minute here while I get stuff set up. Everything that I learned in the break, I promise you, before the break, I promise you I've forgotten it already. Back up to the stage over here. Start the game. I actually have played a little bit since I got back. I was out on vacation for a little while. And since I've been back, I really just haven't had it in me to stream. Just wanted to kind of take a break and see how things are going. Not really gaining much traction yet, but I think it's just a byproduct of the fact that I'm not very good at this yet. Hopefully as, you know, things move along, I'll improve, I'll get better at it. Elden Ring is coming up. Let's see how things go when I switch over to it. Hopefully we'll have audio. Alright, here we go. Looks like we do have audio, at least for the time being. Alright, so I actually have this 150 character that I'm about to roll into New Game Plus. Been thinking about doing a little bit of dry fingered stuff, you know, just running through the game real quick. So it's a prisoner. It's actually a strength build, but it's a really cool build. It's at 150, basically what I consider the normal meta these days. It's a strength build with some intelligence. I want to say maybe like 18 intelligence or something like that. It's a really, really cool build. But what I want to do with that character is I want to run through the game and pick up all the redundant stats. I want to have the option of turning it into a pure wizard, a pure caster to play with at 150. So yeah, for today though, we are gonna go back to our wizard. You can see we've only played about 39 hours on this build. It feels like it's been longer, but we're now on to episode 21, I believe. And I've kind of forgotten where we are. It looks like we're in Aesel River. I know that we were discussing going into the DLC, but I decided that I have to push into the Consecrated Snowfield before I can get into the DLC. Just to pick up the bling over there from the Sanguine Noble. So basically we just need to keep going with the game. I really haven't done too much invading with this character yet. We've done a few invasions. It's pretty cool how things work. I don't know why I'm here actually. I need to get into the Lake of Rot. Possible I needed to talk to Ronnie over here. But I don't know what the heck just happened there.
Perform for me a suit. Eliminate the name of Rani the Witch. I will not brook.
Alright, something weird just happened on Twitch. So I have no idea if Twitch is even working right now. Obviously before the break I was having some problems. So it looks like the plugin is streaming to Twitch, but... Alright, so when we get down here... I think this is where the Baleful Shadow is. Oh... Yeah. Yeah, we have to kill her because otherwise Ronnie wouldn't even be talking to us. You know, when you're exploring this area and you have that miniature Ronnie, I think you could talk to her at all the graces here.
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blaid, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
So she basically tells you something different as you go through these different graces, exposing more and more of the story.
Even when I turned my back upon the two fingers, Blaid remained my loyal ally. Though he was created a vassal for an Aryan, he was a colossal failure on the part of the two fingers, Blaid and E.G. both. Art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path, that I must betray everything and rid the world of what came before. Ah. Should I add thee to the list? Another one, kind of heart. As kind of heart as they.
Yeah, so basically what she's saying there about Blaid is that even after she discarded her Empyrean flesh, Blaid stayed by her side. So it's a really interesting, really interesting fallout as the game develops right here, as her quest develops, because, you know, eventually once you get past this stage and she goes and kills her two fingers, I don't remember if it's like, I think it's right after you basically kill the Baleful Shadow. She's essentially free to go and confront her two fingers, so she moves past, and after that...
This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget.
Yeah. Okay, so she's done. This is kind of important because after this, you can confront Blaid next to her tower. And it looks like he's kind of gone crazy and you have to fight him. But there's another interpretation to that situation, and that is that he's not insane, that he was always loyal to her. And basically the only reason why he attacks you is because he was betrayed. Yeah, let's go over here. So Ronnie's Chamber, Ronnie's Rise. Let's explore this a little bit here. You can see he's not here yet, but shortly after you defeat the Baleful Shadow, I think he shows up. You can go and talk to E.G. here, and let's see if he has any new dialogue here, because obviously Ronnie's moved on. But he might let slip something about Blaid here.
Oh, there you are. good of you to drop by. Have you heard? Lady Rani has departed on her journey along the dark path of Empyrean, from Rena's Rise, as she calls it. It would not have been possible without you. As Lady Rani's war counselor, and moreover, her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You and only you were Lady Rani's true champion.
But that's misleading.
My purpose is nearing its end. I've served Lady Rani for as long as I can remember. It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Rani is in your hands. I pray that you serve her well, unto the very end. Lady Rani, along the dark. Now Lady Rani, I pray that you serve. Lady Rani, along.
Yeah, if he doesn't tell you.
I pray that.
That's it. Alright, we don't want to strengthen anything. But what has happened here in the meantime is he has actually trapped Blaid in the same Everjail that the Bloodhound Knight was trapped at the beginning of the game when you get the Bloodhound thing. So the Forlorn Hound Everjail. Let's go over there. So this is really, really hard to find by yourself. But there are clues that this is what has happened here. So let's go. I think we can actually free Blaid from the prison. See? Now, you can have this interaction here and free him from the prison. I think you can go back to EG and talk to him about it. But it's actually EG that has trapped him here. And normally you wouldn't even know about this. But essentially when Rani gets out and goes to slay her two fingers, this guy feels betrayed. I mean, he's been completely abandoned by Rani, by his mistress that he's followed his whole life. And he's been betrayed by EG. So he doesn't know who to trust anymore. And everybody's hailing you as the hero, while he never really did anything wrong. He was loyal to Rani the whole time. And then you come along right at the very end and move everything forward, and he gets screwed over. So it's quite possible that when you confront him and kill him, you're not really killing a bad guy that's going after Rani and has just gone insane. You're just killing a good guy that's just been betrayed and doesn't know who to trust.
It's me. Behind EG, trapped me here.
Yep.
Told me to bring north the veil to Lady Rani, but there's no chance that could happen. And part of it be the very shadow. I thought old EG knew as much. Honestly, I don't know what's going on anymore.
My thanks, friend. I'm going to see Mistress Rani now. I don't know what came over old EG, but even if the odds are slim, I need to check the Mistress is safe. Now, Rani can finally set in motion the fight against her fate she's dreamt of for so long. I'm going to see Mistress... I don't know, but even if the odds are...
Now, it doesn't matter whether or not you do this. It's all going to play out the same in the end. But there is some, people suspecting that when you actually do fight him at the end, it's not that he has gone insane. It's just that he's lost trust of everybody at that point. And he does kind of get abandoned and betrayed. Now, what's even more interesting here at the end is like, why do the Black Fingers come back? And essentially lay waste to the estate. Because you're going to find out afterwards where you fight him, there's a couple dead Black Knives. Iji obviously seems to get killed by Black Knives, though it's not clear whether or not Iji got killed by them or whether or not they were protecting him against somebody else. And you're not there when those Black Knives show up. So maybe Blaid gets attacked by the Black Knives too, and then he really doesn't know who to trust, because it would seem that, you know, Ranni had to deal with the Black Knives back in the day when they killed, well, essentially when they killed her and when they killed Gargoyle. So it's an interesting, really, From Software doesn't really give good, concrete answers to this quest and exactly how it plays out here at the end. All you know is that Ranni does move on to her fate. And she does seem to become a god by progressing her quest further on, you know, now that you've freed the stars from moving. So yeah, let's go and talk to Iji again and see if he says anything new. It's a really, really interesting interaction here with this quest.
Greetings, my... I presume you've spoken with very well. There is something you should know. The Two Fingers gave Blaid to Lady Ranni as a faithful follower. Her very shadow, incapable of treachery. But if Lady Ranni, as an Empyrean, resists being an instrument of the Two Fingers, the shadow will go mad, transforming from a follower into a horrid curse. But such is his destiny. In such matters, Blaid's own thoughts hold no weight. It pains me so. But he must be neutralized. For Lady Ranni's sake.
Yeah, now why didn't he tell you that earlier? So it's very shady that he's hiding stuff. And it's also really, really not clear like how he dies. You know, there's some storytelling afterwards with the corpses of the Black Knives in the area. But why would the Black Knives attack him or go after Ranni, which is essentially what seems to be happening? Maybe it's like, now that Ronnie's location has been revealed, the Two Fingers are sending Black Knife assassins to do their dirty work. Maybe. But none of it is clear. It could also be that he's the one that orders the assassins around. And maybe they were out here to protect him against something else. There could be other parties involved in this story here. So we don't really know the motives. It's just some stuff, you know, usually the most obvious explanation should be the correct one. That, you know, maybe, you know, the Black Knives came and killed him and he kills a few of them and they weren't able to kill Blaid. That's why you come in. But, I don't know. It's very, very shady, this whole situation. Let's see here. Yeah, we are at the Forbidden Land, so we can press forward there as well. But let's go and do this part first. So this fight could be a total pain in the ass, but there are a few moves that Baleful Shadow does that really kind of expose him to being backstabbed. He could be rotted and bled. If you're careful, you could win this fight pretty easily. Alright. Oh, that's that. how do we want to do this? Let's start with this. So as a sorcerer here, we do have quite a few options when we fight these NPCs. Besides the usual shenanigans. Alright, so you can see we have double defenses here. This and this. Oh, I actually want to try something else. I learned a new secret recently. We'll talk about the 4 belfry, so we might actually stop off there after this. We are regenerating HP. We have plenty of heals. We can crab up and use our potion here.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the 2 fingers that Rani the Witch cometh, to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Man, we are doing such good damage to this thing. It's wild. On the other end. Oops. Yeah, if you just keep your distance. We're being a proper wizard here. Like, why engage in a physical fight when...
Beautifully fought. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blaid and Iji I love them.
Notice, no mention of Celovus there. Again, I really think that Celovus was a puppet, and that the fact that she doesn't mention him is just another indication of that. I know I've talked a lot about this in the past. Put a bit of lore exploration and speculation here at the beginning of this episode. More than usual. So here... Alright, well we have that. I'm wondering what I need to do here. So we should obviously go and grab the katana here. We should also grab the mushroom crown. The katana is very interesting because we saw what it did in terms of like being able to clear the Lamenter with that katana later in the game, even with no upgrades. Doing our Prophet playthrough, that was one of our key objectives, to get the Lamenter form, and that katana was what allowed us to do it, basically. Yeah. Oh, we don't even have our mushrooms though. We should go pick that up too before we proceed any further. Yeah. Let's not mess around with that stuff. Okay. So we're gonna put Night Maiden's Abyss back on here. And let's just take this off. Okay, am I Rune Arcs right now? I am actually, so we don't want to just waste that. Where is that cave? Right here, the Seedwater Cave. That's where we pick up the set, the mushroom set, without the mushroom crown. So what's really good about it is that set has one of the high, if not the highest, one of the highest rotten poison resistances, like immunities essentially. An interesting cave, and unfortunately I think there's going to be poison here, so we're going to replace this with poison boluses. Yeah, and then there's this part right here. I'm really not a big fan of this setup here. And then I also locked myself in here too. Should have gotten the talisman. Unfortunate. Pretty cool, huh? That made miss putting in the work, man. It's such a cool spell. Well, we cleared this area out. Okay. That noise coming from. Oh, from up there, okay. Well. That was the guy that was shooting at us earlier. Okay, where did that guy come? That area, right? I think that's where we're going, actually. Oh, that is just so satisfying right there. I actually do wonder. Let's actually go and whack this thing. Yeah. Bad thing about the poison is that it basically nullifies our shield. Alright, so that was pretty much the most important thing that we came here for, actually. Here. And that thing right here. So well hidden. When you're down here, it's like impossible to see it. You have to come in here. Guess that's where we ran. Going on to this destination here now. Managed to save on the bolus here. I think there's some wolves here. I don't remember the reason I think there's going to be a wolf. Maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaking it for a different cave. It has a similar layout. Okay. I think there's a couple rats down here. So this is actually tricky. Near low level like this. I'm just gonna go in and blast away with the slicer. Alright, good. We managed to take one of them out before we started getting hit. Basically saved us. Alright, so let's regen here. I never remember what the boss is anywhere I go. We actually do have Dung Eater, which we have plenty of potions here. Let's do this. I'm gonna use up our potion. I'm gonna switch to this thing here. Let's do that. Drink our potion. We are gonna summon Dung Eater when we go in there, because why not? Oh yeah, okay. Oh shit. Whoops. That was a smart idea to summon, but I got caught. Oh, this went not far away. Well, the bad part about this is, well, I can actually use my Rune Arcs. I have plenty of Rune Arcs, so that's nice. Damn it. Dung Eater's gonna take care of the other guy. Alright, we took care of this guy. Not bad. Oh, that was actually good that we did this. Okay, so we got our gear that we want in here. So should we go into the Lake of Rot? I guess next question. We should definitely get a few things, even if we don't go all the way through it. We can go and fight Blaid now, so we can actually see the conclusion of that quest line. Excuse me. Alright, let's set up our spells here. So we want this, and we want right, so one of the first things we want here is gonna be get the charm. Perfect. Look at that. We don't need this. We don't need this. That's gonna give us the map. Looks like we will need the wizard hat. Alright, let's go to that area over there. Alright, mission accomplished. It's crazy how fast this rod will kill you though. Level. Alright, there's the big boy. Oh, we can put on a better charm. Let's go to the next area. Still have plenty of mana here, so march on. I'm not gonna fight him right now. We do want to be smart with our arcs. Alright, so this should bring up this area. And we'll come back here, collect this stuff, but let's go get the mushroom crown right now. I think maybe I'll come back here straight away. The intent of fighting him, not losing all the resources that we wasted to get here. You could just skip past this area. Don't really need to fight these enemies here. There is a benefit to fighting them. They can drop Aeonian butterflies, which are a rare drop and somewhat lucrative. Oh yeah, and of course I took away my Yep, there it is. Okay. See? One Aeonian butterfly. You don't just get those. So in this area, like to see there's one right there. I mean, let's kill some of these Goyos, I guess. I don't know if I have something better that I could be using here. Nice that the splash damage can Alright. Well, it looks like we're gonna get at least one more. I mean, I should. Let's go ahead and do that. So this guy, you know, we fought him on the previous low-level playthrough. Not that bad. Okay, look, there's an item there that we missed. I think there's another area that we didn't go to. Okay, Aeonian butterflies. Speaking of Aeonian butterflies. So, grab this thing here. I think there's at least another. I think it's just an upgrade material though. We didn't go into this. It's just not worth it. See if we can make it there without needing to spend more than one flask. That was a mistake that I fought that thing there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Yeah. The idea is to make it to there. We can do our summon with just one flask. and there's just no way to do it. Well, let's try it anyways. So here, I guess, let's do this. So we can regen. I'm gonna put on the shield talisman. And maybe this. Oh, that's good damage. So he's preoccupied with Dung Eater. Up, he's switching to us. But Dung Eater just keeps him occupied. Wow, that was disgusting. It's just like, it's so powerful against bosses. It's just filthy. So let's switch back to regen here. And the immunizing charm. Oh, we don't have any more heals here. It's fine. I think that's everything there is here. So next we could go to the main platform area to open up that area. There are some Aeonian butterflies over there that we should probably get. Get rid of that. Okay. We have way too much money at our disposal right now. What was our setup? Oh yeah, this. And I forgot what we had when we started. I know that we had Raging Wolf pants. But what was our armor? Maybe this, the Aaron? Yeah, pretty sure that was it. So let's go and visit with Blaid, I guess. This is where he's gonna be now. As far as fighting him is concerned, you know, watch me get decimated. There's a few things you can do here. Yeah, we could actually use this thing too. not going to be burying him. Put on our spells again. We want Night Maiden Mist. And we want... I'm gonna take this off. And even with the Rune Arc, we don't have enough. Crazy. Up now. I guess let's go get rid of him. Oh no, not here yet. Maybe we need to get to Ronnie. Guess I was wrong about that part. But that's fine for now. Let's actually go and pick up Ronnie's ring. Our wedding ring. Oh, and I mentioned something else. So, well, I still have the Rune Arc. God damn it.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty. Dither not. Ah, is it thy to become? Now.
Yeah, well. There we go. We wanted that gesture. Even though we can't respec, but you could still use a thing there. You know what though? I don't actually need to die in order to do this thing. Let's try it. Basically what I saw is there's a way that you can get into the 4 belfries. So which one was the Far Missoula one? I think it's the 3rd one. I don't know if I have these open still. This one, that one, I think it's this one. Here, do I have the key? You. Alright, so let's clear this out, but there's a way that you can actually get into the real Far Missoula. So basically right now we're on this spot that's far away from the real Far Missoula, so it's all the way over there. But in this area you can actually quit out the game and it will put you into the real one. Let's actually try it. Well, first let's clear it out. You got it in here anyways. So here is nice because we have all of this stuff at our disposal. Oops, that was the wrong spell. That's just wild. That was annoying. There you go. It's almost like they coded these guys out. Ooh, counter Night Maiden missed. That's annoying. Oh, we got plenty of spells. Is there something better I could be using? I don't know. I feel like this is it. Oh, slow down, man. Easy. Something incredible ahead. Yes. Alright. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna teleport to the round table hold. And then I'm gonna Alt F4 as the game is loading the round table hold. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm sorry, the playthrough is gonna drop out, but we want to try this, so as it's loading. Oh. Nope. I didn't do it right. That happened way too quick. I'm gonna have to try it again. Man, I was ready for it too. That loaded way too quick. My PC is normally not very fast. But before I could even see what the hell was happening, we were there. I don't know if you have to be in a certain spot for this to happen. Alright. I'm gonna try it again. Okay. Now, let me see here. The game is saving off. Alright, so if this works, we're gonna spawn at the beginning area of Far Missoula, basically where you get teleported after you beat the fire giant and do the part of the retreat. Here we go. Launching the game again. So I've never done this before. I don't know the specifics of it, but I saw somebody else doing it. And it seemed to work for them. Alright, game is still loading. Like I said, my PC is normally not very fast. Except for that one time when it was way too fast. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see now. Nope. Maybe you just need to be somewhere. Do we have Assassin's Gambit yet? Yeah. I'll just try to run through here to see how it goes. Feels like maybe, I don't know, maybe you just need to do it in a certain spot. But that's the last area here. Now you could be closer by being over there. I don't know, it seems like maybe this matters. I'm gonna try it one more time from this spot, just to see what happens. Okay, I don't know, maybe the round table hold loaded there. It seems like it's loading the round table hold like super quickly. We'll see where we spawn this time. This is for science, guys. I think I'm gonna call it very soon after. So we've been streaming for a little bit over an hour here. This is my first stream back. We did make some progress in the game, like that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Pretty quick here. I'll bring the game back up. But yeah, so I'm kind of torn about what to do next. We can keep pressing with Ronnie's quest. Essentially, the next thing we have to do there is we have to go through the rest of the Lake of Rot and then kill Estelle. Estelle's going to be interesting on this thing again because we already have Dung Eater that's maxed out. Essentially, we kind of have to keep our distance from Estelle and let Dung Eater do the work while we just bombard it with gravity spells. I don't really envision it being very hard for us. Oh well, let's see. Yeah, no, didn't make a difference here. Yeah, now I'm wondering if it makes any difference. I guess I'm gonna have to read up on it. It's okay. We'll get there the normal way. We have a lot of money right now. I don't even know what I need it for. And Alexander. Should go and kill Millicent as well. We do want the Millicent prosthesis. wondering, we didn't fight this Gargoyle yet. So some of the stuff that's really hard on other low-level playthroughs has been really not that hard here. I wonder if we can do some shenanigans here also to climb up some of the buildings. Let's just see. I'm gonna play around here a little bit. Pretty sure we haven't killed this thing. Yep, there he is. Yeah, I don't know what we can do here. Though. Yeah, how about that? These things have like infinite range from what I understand. That seems to be bearing out, by the way. Whoa. Bastard. Did I get Terra Magic on this character? I think I did. Okay, now what? Come to Papa so I can snipe you. That's very annoying. Oh, that's crazy, because I think the bow talisman is helping us here. That's insane how easy that was. Yes, hope we have all of our stuff. Oh, let's grab this grace here. There's a grace here, right? No, there isn't. There's a grace here though. I don't know if we fought the Margit Clone here. I don't think we have. Oh. Okay. Maybe we have fought it. We can put the mantis blade away. Put this thing away. This, for now. Specialized weapons. What does he give us? Maybe he gives us one of these. Can't tell. Let's approach it normally. Yeah, that fight was ridiculously easy. I was not expecting that. But you have such crazy tools at your disposal, mage. You could just absolutely cheese the bosses in a lot of instances. Okay, here he is. Whoops. Alright, you win. You won that one. We should probably put this on. Okay, that is not a good idea. Oops. Damn it. Oof. Excuse me. I disagree with that. I'm gonna heal. I hate these fucking craters. Who decided that was a good idea to put them here where there's supposed to be a road? Oops. I fucked that up. Resting planter. Thank you so much for your comment, man. I don't know what I would do without you and without the viewers that you're promoting. There we go. Let's take care of that. Okay. Yeah, I screwed that one up right there. I actually jumped and tried to attack. So what we do know now, though, is that this is not necessarily very good here in this situation. We were doing pretty good. I mean, I think we could win this fight pretty easily. If you come down too far here... Where are my runes, actually? Let's pick up our runes before we go any further. Ah! I hate his long range attack. That's the part that really drives me nuts. Oh, that was perfect. Oh man, wrong frickin' dagger. Okay, take care of that. Yeah, it's really easy to screw it up. As we just saw. Okay, can you slow down a little bit, buddy? Oh yeah. I think he does that. Just when you think you're safe, you're not. Oof. It's so easy to screw it up. Yep. And then the fucking craters. If you go back down to where it's flat, he disappears off the map. Yep. I couldn't see him. I was trying to freaking figure out where to go where there's no craters. God damn it. 2 Rune Arcs lost like that. I don't really need to spend the Rune Arcs for this. Go like this. I don't know, it still feels like we need the Rune Arcs. There's something I could be doing better. How Night Maiden Mist would work here. He does walk towards us. We kite him into it. The arena, the fight arena is what's part of the problem here. That went much better than expected. Here he goes. Oh, fucking A. No! Oh man, the range on it. Okay, I'm done for tonight. Man, I can't be done though. We have all these runes. Can't fucking go like that. We gotta kill it. I mean, I keep fucking it up. And the fact is that he chips you. He chips you with those daggers. And that's what makes the fight really, really hard. The fucking chip damage. Okay, we're using Rune Arcs.
I see thee. Smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
It's like he realizes when to do his bullshit. I dodged. Alright, that still chipped me. I thought I would be safe there. I'm gonna just heal it. Okay, why is he not fucking staggering? He's not gonna stagger. Oh my god, he did not stagger, I was sure. Fuck. Why does he not stagger? I hit him so many times. Okay, I have to beat him now. This has turned into an unexpectedly difficult challenge. I can't summon here. Like, what other strategy could I be using here? It seems uncheesable. Or at least not easily cheesable. I mean, it's so easy to die on a fucking technicality here.
Smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
She come up here. Can we come up here? Is that gonna make any? Oh, here we go. Still got me. Okay, here he goes. No, not safe. I don't know why I thought I would be safe. Okay. Go back up here again. Where is he? He teleported. Nice. Way to eat my inputs. Fucking game, man. Sometimes it just do be like that. Okay, that's a nice frame trap right there. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to beat him, man. Wow. What a fucking crash out. Right here at the end. I was hoping to call that stream like 20 minutes ago. And because I'm rushed, I'm not even concentrating on playing good. We're finding some things that we can do here, but... God damn. What a shame. I don't even know what helps. I think he does holy damage, that's the thing.
I see thee. Smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
Oh, I hurt myself. That made him miss. Can do that. Oh, I got so lucky there. Okay, he's coming up. Oh man, I thought he would go down. And the chip damage is just fucking nuts. Almost died again. I don't know what the right answer is here. I should heal. I only have so many left. My character jumped the wrong way. Oh, there comes more chip damage. Seems like he staggers now. When you least expect it. Fuck this guy. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well, that was annoyingly difficult. I guess that was our punishment for cheesing that gargoyle. We still got plenty of Rune Arcs. So the question is, what am I supposed to do right now? We want the intelligence. Only reason why I'm even doing this right now is just because I got annoyed. You should call it quits, is the reality. Cool. Thanks, game. I tried to invade like 4 times before that. And managed to bring me in here just before they enter the boss. Like, those guys were clearly open. But what's interesting though is like look at us right now. We are nearing the end of April. They announced an Elden Ring movie, but Tarnished Edition is still maybe not even happening anymore. I mean, that's the only thing I can conclude. It's just, why did they delay for so long? I don't know what to think about the Elden Ring movie. Whatever, you know. We'll go watch it. Well, that was cool. Here we go. Gonna need the host to fight. Oh. Did I drink my potion? What if I did? Ah. Shit. Yeah, these guys are just fucking ganking me like so hard. Ah, fuck. GG. That sucked. Oh, did I drink my potion? Still confused about that part. I missed my jumps there, and that's basically what ruined it for me. If I would have jumped on there successfully, I'm sure I would have split him up. The guy with the golden helmet was doing way too much damage to me. Like, he was basically two-shotting me right there. The crazy part is, I don't think that those guys were necessarily even over-leveled. I think they were just regular players. They had good setup to chase me down and kill me though. Okay, so he blah, and I think his phantom just died. I don't have a compass though. I have a compass now. Okay, interesting. That's a very interesting spawn point. Can I jump down here? Oh, I see him. Okay, well. There's a good way to get down. Yeah, there is. There's stones right there. Question is though, can I get down there? No. Oh, did he just kill himself? Yep. Well, GG for us. Yeah, that was such an annoying fight with that Margit Clone. going through like 5 Rune Arcs right there. I still got plenty, so I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, ultimately, that's why we're playing the game, Blaid. So, not that bad of a deal. Oh my god. Assholes. Okay. I know that there was an enemy right here. Okay, there he is. I'm getting hit by those running attacks a lot, where I think that I'm safe and I'm not. I think it's lag. I think it's just bad connections, where basically they see me further behind than I'm at. I just need to dodge. But that's how I died in that earlier invasion too. I thought I was safe, and a guy caught me with a running attack. I kind of like this fashion though. We didn't really do anything to make the build better right now though. We just need to make forward progress in the game. I mean, when we get to the consecrated snowfield, we're gonna get a couple items. Like including the better talisman, like the Graven Mass talisman. So that would improve our damage. I think the next big thing that we need to get is the FP regen talisman from the DLC. And once we get into the DLC, we can go and get gravitational missile too, so that's gonna obviously change things up as well. So that might take a little while. There's a lot of stuff that we would have to work through in the DLC before we can pick it up. This is not that hard though, actually. So we have to fight the... No, we don't even have to fight the hippo, do we? We can enter through the church district. And you don't have to fight guys before guys. I don't know if you actually have to fight any big bosses to get it. I should just make an effort to press forward and do that stuff. Because at that point the build would be complete, basically. I don't feel like we're that far away from it. I don't feel like Moog is going to be very hard on this either, because we do so much damage at range. And he could just get distracted by Dung Eater and we can shred him from the side. I'm not really anticipating a big showstopper there at the Moog fight. Yeah, like no invasions, put that home. That's annoying as hell. Yeah, so the other thing I was thinking about, you know, like we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the stream. So I have this level 150 prisoner, and I've been thinking about like rolling the game into New Game Plus and picking up all the second talismans, or not talismans, but the staves, so you can do like double staff of loss or do all in this. I mean, the double staff of loss is I think the big one. But we could do some silly stuff with it. And then I'm really kind of interested in playing a maxed out caster that can also use stuff like Moonveil. Because I have a level 100 character that can do almost everything, but he can't use the max spells. I think my intelligence is pretty limited on that build. Maybe like around level 52. Like enough to use the Staff of Azure. There's different ways you could do it. I did also play on another meta level character recently. Again, one of my first characters that I kind of rolled into like New Game Plus. It might be like New Game Plus 2 or 3 now. I don't even know what New Game Plus it is. But even though it's really far into the New Game Plus cycles, like that character is only now just getting through the DLC. It was one of my main characters that I played on before the DLC came out. And that's also a strength build, but it has like 20 faith. So the thing I needed to do there was like pick up Midra's sword, which was like the last piece of the puzzle, I believe, for that character. And I need to go and beat Radon with that character too. But when I was playing on that character, I was doing some meta level invasions, and man, I really struggled with it. Like, I've been doing this low level crap for too long now. Like, I had a streak where I died like 6 or 7 times in a row. But it kind of reminded me that, you know, meta invasions kind of do suck. I feel like there's like 3 good invasion brackets in this game. There's low level, for obvious reasons. Which low level can be bullshit, but so can any other bracket. The thing that makes low level fun is because you don't die instantly. And you could do some really weird stuff at low level if you do what I'm doing right now. But the challenge at low level is not so much killing hosts and PvEers, but killing some of these, like for example that group we invaded earlier. Well, we just get hunted down, and I don't think that those guys were necessarily even over leveled. But you do end up going against like max level phantoms at minimum level very often. So there's the bracket that's below meta. So basically between level 90 and level 120, which is very interesting. So that's why like we've been doing this rune level 100 Vagabond that I've invaded with on stream before, that we were just trying to get the lion mask for. So that level bracket is actually very good, in my opinion. And then there's the level bracket above meta, basically from like level 170 to like above. So that level bracket can also be bullshit, because there, when you go in there, people have so much FP and so many spells and so much bullshit. But the nice thing about it is you don't encounter that many dedicated ganks. Barney? So yeah, what's nice there is, oh, Phantom died? Yeah, Deathstroke. I don't know exactly where I'm at. This is Castle Morn, right? Yeah. How did this guy die? I guess we'll find out what's going on here, but yeah, so that level bracket ends up being pretty fun, actually. Like, I don't like the Star Wars, but also the thing that's cool about it is you could be very, very, very strong in that level bracket. almost got me. Boo. GG. I mean, that guy lost his buddy. Probably would have been a pretty hard fight if he had help, because he was pretty decent. I mean, he was swinging a hyper armor weapon around, but he was not terrible. Kind of knew what he was doing in terms of spacing. He-Man. Douche-Man? Oh, let's see here. Can we, maybe steal something? Oh man, that's disgusting. Okay, so we're kind of screwed here. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're getting blood instantly here. Yeah, I need something for the shield. I don't know what that something is. I don't have my magic weapon though. I don't have that either. Man, we're kind of screwed here. I don't think I could do anything about this guy here. He is fat rolling. Oh man. The bleed. I couldn't do anything. I should have tried to kill her host. Like I thought about that halfway through and then I still focused on the bull goat. I don't know what the right play was there. Shield break, kick, could have done it. I wasn't thinking straight. That sucks. Could have switched to an axe to try to do the stamina damage to the shield. I kind of blew that one. Do I have axes? Yes, I do. I have 2 hatchets. Damn it. Like, we do have bullshit options. I just didn't think. And we were close to getting a little bit of separation there because the big knight was coming. I mean, the host had the Bloodhound thing, so chances are he could have dealt with that knight pretty quickly, but we could have gotten the moment of separation there to hopefully deal with the big guy. That's kind of why we invade here. It's a shame that I couldn't do better there. Like, I don't really have my head in the fights right now. Let's try to do one more and then we're going to call it quits. We did get a couple of our Rune Arcs back, so... We don't have the Bleed Talisman to increase our robustness. We're getting basically 2-hit bled. That's ultimately why we died there, because of the bleed. Should have different options though here. Could have also done poison. Just because I'm a sorcerer doesn't mean that I can't crap like that. Oh shit! Of course you're gonna fucking swing out a hit stun. Yeah, GG. What is that buff? Oh yeah, he was buffed probably by the Power Shibiri. GG. Again, like I feel like that invasion right there, we could have won that if the host hadn't hit us right at that moment that he hit us right there. While we were trying to roll catch that guy. So that guy got lucky there. If we would have roll caught him, probably would have killed him. And then that invasion would have swung completely. Sidon, is that the guy that we fought earlier that was here? Maybe, yeah. It's gonna be really funny if you kill yourself. Yep. I knew it was gonna be really funny if you killed yourself. Bro, I killed you the same way earlier. And your phantom was so dumb. He literally killed himself. Okay, we can't end on a stupid invasion like that. But yeah, I mean that was actually some fun invasions. Even the ones where I died here were kind of interesting because there's a lesson in all of these. Like Golden Halberd does way too much damage. Golden Halberd is a really good weapon. Right there against that Bolt Goat, I mean, it was a tough situation. But we definitely had our opportunities. I just didn't do well. We could have also parried, you know, but I think we had options for kick, which I don't know. Do I have a dagger for kick or something? We do have a dagger for kick with magic dagger too. That would probably do really good damage right there. I didn't do it. We have a kick option. We had the option to parry. We almost got a little bit of separation there. We could have switched to an axe to counter the shield, which probably would have been a better option than the claws that I switched to. Now the claws are interesting because of the option to use Lifesteal Fist on them, but that's also relying on the magic buff that I currently don't have equipped. Like I don't have that spell set up. The Scholar Armament, which we can put it on. Then that becomes a legit option. There we go. We can try to do that to somebody. Just to see. But like that thing can be boosted by Shard of Alexander and the Dagger Talisman, which we don't have either of them. And that setup is pretty much like one-shot territory at high level. Come on now, game. Give me a decent invasion. I want to have something decent here. See, we got into that mode now of wanting to invade. And you should have logged off like an hour ago. It's kind of late in the middle of the week, so not really getting much action right now. Whatever we do get is probably going to be compromised by lag. Maybe it's just not meant to be. This build is squishy though. And the fact that it doesn't have light roll like the dragon build really kind of sets it back. See, I feel like on the dragon build it's just so easy to get away because we have light roll. Which may be part of the reason why I've been kind of spoiled right now. And I'm getting hit by things that I don't think will hit me. We should go back to our dragon build at some point soon though. There are still things to do. I know that I kind of abandoned it because I was getting close to Malekith, but we are not quite at Malekith yet. We can go and clean up and get the Blasphemous Claw as well. So the talisman from, or the thing from Bernal in Far Missoula. So that Bernal fight is going to be really hard. I've done it before on low level, like my level, oh no. What character have I done it on? But did I already do that fight with that character? I don't know. I know that Bernal is a pain in the ass at low level. But not quite as painful as, what's his name, Hoslow. He does have that weird gimmick though, if you get hit by his weapon art, it heals him. And that could be devastating at low levels. Because every point of HP counts, and then when he heals like a whole shit ton because you got hit by his thing, it's pretty demoralizing. Like for real, there's like nobody to invade. Yeah, I know there's people to invade. We just encountered a few of them. Don't tell me they've all leveled up outside of our range. Oh, alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it. Last attempt. Okay, no joy.
Hey.
Thanks everybody for dialing into these streams. For anybody watching the VODs, I appreciate you all. Until next time, please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you again.